Jello and juggernauts breaking my heavy hand. La 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 la. La 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 fears and judgments I'll never understand. Jello and juggernauts breaking my heavy hand. Fears and judgments I won't understand. Jello and juggernauts breaking my heavy hand. Thank you.
Woo!
Yeah, that was awesome. Very nice. That was Jake, everyone. If you were late to the party, that was awesome. Good job, Jake. We get to talk to him for a little bit. So I see you are the treasurer of the Musicians Club. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Very nice. That's cool. How long have you been a part of the Musicians Club?
So I've been in a part since 2 years ago. I joined as a freshman in 2019 and then just been steady since. Wish we had the live concerts like 2 years ago, but we're in COVID. You guys put on this event. It's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm so glad we could do it, and I'm glad you could come. That's awesome. And then you said you've been playing the guitar for 3 years. Did you teach yourself, or did you like pick up lessons, or how did that start?
So honestly, it's all been self-taught. I went to lessons when I was maybe 10, couple lessons here and there. Dropped the guitar for a couple years, picked it back up in college, and honestly, the Musicians Club was a great help because it gave me incentive to practice, incentive to learn things, and just a great social environment. So yeah, I owe it all to this club. So
That's awesome. There you have it. If you're a Long Beach State student, you're thinking about joining, that should definitely give you the push to do it. That sounds awesome. Then I have
Yeah.
one more question for you. You said your favorite band is the Unknown Mortal Orchestra. Do you have a favorite song? Was it Jello and the Juggernauts, or is it a different one?
so my favorite song is probably either a song called SB03 or The Internet of Love. I am not good enough to play either of those songs, so I went for one of his easier songs, but still love it. So, yeah.
Well, you killed it, man. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was great. Very good. Thank you. Again,
Yeah,
everyone, that
thank you.
was Jake. Give it up for Jake. That was great. Thank you.
All right. So again, if you are an audience member and you want to play for us, you want to play for the audience, remember to leave the comment in the chat. What was it again? Exclamation
Exclamation
join.
point, join
There we go.
in the Twitch. And then one of us will reach out to you and we'll slide you a Zoom link. And then you can join our Zoom and perform on there. And then it'll be streamed to Twitch. So if
Absolutely.
you want to do that, you can comment now.
Yeah. Gianna, were you ever a fan of American Idol?
I did watch it when I was younger. It was like a family thing. Like me and my siblings would watch it. It reminds
Yeah.
me of my childhood.
Yeah, me too. Here's a question. Who was the first American Idol winner?
That's easy. It's um
Is it?
it's is it Carrie Underwood or Kelly Clarkson?
Ooh.
Is it one of them? Kelly
Kelly.
Clarkson? Okay,
Was
I
Kelly
knew it was one of them.
in it? I thought she was a host.
Who?
Underwood?
Yeah, I think she won it too, though.
You
I don't
won
know
it too?
but she won it. Yeah.
Awesome.
But Kelly was the first.
Kelly was the
I'll remember
first.
that now.
Nice. You remember. I'm impressed. All right. So performance number 3, we're going to have Ben Byer, who has a little video for us. So give it up for Ben, everyone. Woo!
Very nice.
Wow, that was insane.
That was really cool.
Ben, hey,
Hey,
Welcome.
that was awesome, man.
thank you.
That was so cool. Like, that was a long piece of music. How long did that
Yeah. Yeah, it took me at least a couple weeks to learn all the way through. It was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. How long have you been playing for?
I've been playing for almost 5 years.
Damn. Wow. I started picking up a guitar when I was in 8th grade, and I'm 25, and I can not do that. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of pop punk music, and
Oh, cool.
yeah, I go into like some metal every now and then. I like
Yeah.
Day to Remember and all that stuff. So that was awesome to hear. That was so cool.
Cool. I'm really glad you liked it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, man. Thank you so much
Thank
for.
you.
Next up, let's see here.
I just wanted to remind everyone, if you want to do an audience performance, you can sign up by commenting !join on Twitch, and then one of us will reach out to you. If we don't have anyone who wants to go now, I think we can move on. We will check back later if
No.
anyone else decides to perform something. Let us know. We'll keep checking. But for now, we are going to introduce our next act. And it's going to be, we have Morgan Beal performing. She's going to be performing live tonight for us with her song Vices. So here we go. Let's hear it up for Morgan.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it turns out you might have. So my name is Morgan. I realized this thing was off, so that kind of took a while. So I'm a part-time guitarist, but a full-time broke student, and that's all about me. So this is Vices. Waking up to a dreary sky, drinking coffee before I tell my family bye. I didn't sleep well the previous night. Had too much iced tea and forgot to turn off the lights. When I work the mornings, I'm still asleep. Nothing does anything for me. I can't drink Red Bull because my mind is null. Monster Energy, but I'm a brain and zombie. Stuck in the ocean between dreams and reality. There's no other vice that's more addicting. I'm supposed to be getting a jump start, but I'm instead. Falling apart. All of a sudden, in a flash, I'm about to crash.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Next.
Very nice. Great job, Morgan. That
No,
was very
no,
cool. I
no
liked it.
problem.
All right. So that was an original. That's
Yes.
very impressive.
Next.
When did you start writing music?
I don't know how. I think the first time I did a songwriting project was for school when I was in 8th grade, but I realized how much I really like songwriting, so I decided to do it more often, especially as I entered my college years.
Nice. I'm glad you continue to do that. That's awesome. And to like work on it and get better. Very
Yeah,
impressive.
and I'm hoping one of these days I can release an EP.
Ooh. Would you put this song on it?
Might as well. And you guys want a little background info like on Vices?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've drank so much caffeine that it can't do anything. It does nothing for me at this point. I've had too much of it. So it's pretty much about my addiction to caffeine.
Definitely relate to that.
Well,
But cool.
You set the
Thanks.
tone to the song very well, and it's a very deep and emotional piece, and I love hearing it. You're very
Thanks.
talented.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
No
Awesome.
problem.
Thank you again. That was Morgan, everyone.
Woo.
Original song. Very impressive. Loved it. Thanks, Morgan. All right. So we actually have an audience performance coming up. It is our friend Becca. She's going to be performing. And we have her in our Zoom right now. And if she is ready, I think we can go ahead and watch her go. Hi, Becca. You can go ahead and start whenever you're ready.
I don't have instruments. This is probably going to be a cappella. I'm going to be doing At Last, which was first sung by Etta James, but then Beyonce did a cover of it.
Yes.
Let's
Can't
hear
wait.
it.
Let's hear it.
My love has come along. My lonely days are over. And love is love. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night looked at you. I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that you smile, oh, the spell is cast, and here we are in heaven. For you, mine.
Bravo.
Right.
Bravo.
Great job.
Becca, You have such a nice voice. Have you ever done any singing outside or any clubs at Cal State Long Beach?
Not at Long Beach, but I was in choir for so many years.
Oh, yeah.
I was a choir kid throughout elementary school, middle school, high school, and a couple years of high school. And then I haven't had the chance to do anything in college. But if we have a choir somewhere on campus, sign me up.
Oh, I'm sure we do. But we also have a musicians club. So if anyone wants to sign up for that, they can totally do that. Very cool.
Thank you so much for volunteering, for joining from the audience. We appreciate it.
Yes.
But yeah, you don't need to, you just need to comment whatever you want to sing, just let us know. And we'd love to have you on. And yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you again, Becca.
Thanks, Becca.
No problem.
Ooh, sorry. So next we're going to be talking to Chris, and he's going to talk about the Musicians Club. So Chris, are you there?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
Welcome back.
How's it going? Hold on, just adjusting video settings. Oh, that didn't work. I'm putting it back up.
Oh my God.
Alrighty, so what's up?
What is up? So what is your position with the Musicians Club?
My position. So currently I am the webmaster, so my job is to kind of manage like more digital stuff, like be a Discord moderator, the website when we're able to update it, or like mostly manage like the Google Drive stuff, because we have a lot of our infrastructure through Google Drive and all that stuff. But originally I was the president and founder for this branch of Musicians Club.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. So how did you come up with like what you wanted? Did you think that, yes, I definitely wanted a musicians club here at Cal State Long Beach, or were you inspired by something?
So the prehistory part, I like to call it, is, so this is a big abridged version, but the high school I attended had a club started by a good friend of mine, Cedric Enzo Agatep, also called Musicians Club. And so the main idea was, I mean, put it this way, like, the only ways in like school you could do music is either join band, join choir, or orchestra. So in order for you to do like guitar or anything like rock band related was out of the question, or your school had to be super cool. So basically this club was formed as like a whole student run production, and like that club did a lot of like gigs, performances. They would have an annual showcase. And so when a lot of people graduated from that club, they're like, all right, college, we're gonna have a bunch of that awesome stuff. But same thing.
I
But
bet.
so that goes into like all the different branches. So there was that original club and musicians club at CSULB, but there's also musicians clubs at UC San Diego, UC San Diego, San Diego State, Cal Lutheran, and there's a community one which is Musicians Club of San Diego. So there's quite a few that are popping up, and it's just a bit of a network that I was like, all right, I'm gonna put one here.
Very nice. That's cool. Do you know how many people you have already joined in the club?
It fluctuates depending on the time of year. Usually when it's more of like our performance heavy season, which is in the spring, we'll average around 25 to 30 students.
That's amazing.
And the interesting thing is a lot of people in the club are not even music majors. Heck, at one point I was the only music major.
Wow.
And we're in no way associated with the Bob Cole Conservatory, which is like the music school on campus. So it's
Right.
totally, we're on our own separate island.
Wow. So you don't have to be a music major to sign up.
Not at all. There's no audition.
Awesome.
You don't have to be a music major. We take all skill levels.
Very
And
cool.
there's a ton of different events. So if one thing's not your vibe, we have a bunch of different things you're more than welcome to take a part of.
Great. Awesome. And how does one sign up for this club?
just get in contact with us. So we
There you
have Instagram, Discord. We have Instagram and Discord. The Instagram will probably be shared sometime, but our email, if you want to email us to get in contact, it's musiciansclub.csulb@gmail.com.
There you go.
And yeah, just real quick more things about the club.
Yeah.
When we were in person, like we did a lot of different shows, a lot of different collaborations. So shows we would do, like we'd perform at the Nugget every semester and call it like Nugget Night.
Nice.
Then a lot of the things we actually do are the collabs, interestingly enough, because our first ever show was we were the house band at the TEDx Expo for 2019. AMA, American Marketing something. It's an Oregon campus. We played at the Japanese Garden for one of their events.
Oh, okay.
Studio Orchestra at the conservatory. We did a orchestra rock fusion concert with them.
Very nice. So you combined with a lot of other clubs on campus too.
Right. But the piece of resistance is our annual showcase, Masters of Sound, which happens every mid-March or so.
Very nice. Tell us more about that.
All right, so Masters of Sound is basically our big spring showcase, our tour de force like performance, and it's a set list of about 17 to 18 songs, all from varying artists, and it's just Musicians Club. And it's usually at the Beach Auditorium, and sadly we were only able to do one because last year's we were 1 week away before the shutdown, so last year there was sadly no Masters of Sound, and I guess for this year, this is just filling that void.
Yeah. Do you have any plans or events coming up in the near future at all?
You would have to talk to the current president, Keeley, but
Keeley, will do.
But yeah, also big shout out to Keeley. They were the president after me, and they've done just a fantastic job of just keeping the club going, keeping the music alive.
Yes, absolutely. We are so glad you guys are here. We're having an awesome time right now, and we love hearing all the musicians tonight. So thank you so much, Chris, for talking about the club.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Hope to see some of you join it.
Yes.
I definitely am thinking about it. Definitely. Yeah. All right, let's get to it. That was awesome. A little fun fact. We're halfway there through the performance, through the event. A little fun fact. The largest game of musical chairs. Musical chairs, music, it's the same thing. The largest game of musical chairs included how many participants? The biggest. Does anyone have any guesses?
It's got to
I'm
take
going to
so
give you a
long.
clue. It's more than 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
More than 1,000 participants.
And they eliminate one person like each round. That's got to take so long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is that 1 million? 1 million people. Oh my. No, not 1 million. Less than 1 million. Ooh, all of you are so low right now. I'll give you another hint. It's past 5,000 people. Four. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is 8,238 participants. It was August 5th of 1989, and it was the largest game of musical chairs. And at the end, a 15-year-old kid won in Singapore.
In Singapore.
Yes, it was in Singapore.
Where did they do this? Interesting.
Yeah, that it took 3.5 hours. A long game.
Would you do that to break the record and like go down in history like that? Would you do it for 3.5 hours?
I don't know.
I don't think
I really don't know.
Not worth
I would
it.
get tired. I would get hungry.
Yeah, too much. Interesting though. Thank you for that.
Yeah. So our next performer is Randy Silva. So Randy Silva
sent in a video for us.
Yeah, Daft Punk. Yes, Something About Us. So let's hear it for Randy Silva. Woo! There we go. That was awesome.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow. What a song. There was a lot of instruments in that one. Can
Yeah,
you tell us about that piece?
Yeah. So, also, can you guys hear me well, or am I good? Or
You're good.
We're good. We can hear you.
sounds good. Okay. So yeah. First off, that was the Daft Punk song called "Something About Us" off of their Discovery album, which is, I believe, their second album. I wanted to do this song because Daft Punk just broke up like last month or something like that, and I was like, no way.
No
They're-
way.
Yeah, like after what they've been together for so long. So
That's crazy news. I didn't hear that.
Yep, they broke up. So I was very disheartened. I love that band. Grew up with it. Band duo, electric duo. But yeah, they're. So I really like this song, and this was actually my first time doing anything like production wise, like getting, all my instruments together, putting it together for a track. So, I thought, what song would I want to do that I really like, and I think I can, whip up real quick. So that's what I did.
Very nice. Now, are you a music major?
No, not at all. Actually, I'm a math major, but yeah, I'm an applied math major. Yeah, that's me.
That's great. I think that's great. You could also be a music major if you want.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of, you think about those things when you get into college, and for me, I just chose math, and I still wanted to do some music on the side, to keep myself moving, and I'm glad I found Chris at the stands, for what's it called, like for orientation, not orientation, just for like clubs, like meeting all the clubs. I saw Chris there. Chris is so welcoming, and yeah, and now I'm here, and now I'm on board. Now I'm music director for this club. So
I was about to say,
glad to be here.
Yeah. So what is the top thing that you want to say that really brings people into the musicians club? Because it's obviously a lot of people go to this club to learn, but it's also a great place to hang out, right?
Yeah, definitely. We got one of the tightest communities on Long Beach. I will be honest. We're all super nice. We hang out. I feel like this was back when we were seeing each other all the time. But we would like hang out every time we had club meetings. We go out, invite everyone. We have our own like, yeah. We're a good hangout group, as well as we're all just musicians. So that's
very cool. I can tell everyone's close. You got a lot of love in the comments during that performance.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. I was in chat too, so thank you guys. Thanks for complimenting my pants. Whoever complimented my pants, they were. I don't know why I put those on, but I just decided to put those on. So, yeah.
Shout out to the pants.
Obviously.
Shout out to the pants.
Well, thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys for putting this on. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So next up, I think it is time for our Kahoot.
Yes.
So if you have another device ready, you can get ready for that. We're gonna have a little 10-question Kahoot, not too crazy. And let's see, we'll get the code out there for you.
Yeah.
And win a
Remember,
card.
Yeah, remember, you can win, guys.
Mhm.
Someone can win. So sign up, please. There's the code on the screen for you. 577-5504. All music questions.
While we're waiting for people to join, I just want to remind everyone, if you would like to do a little audience performance, perform for us, you can comment !join in the Twitch comment section, and we'll reach out to you and you can perform for us.
Absolutely.
But
Ooh,
got some people joining.
Yeah. Nice. I always put in, we did this, Kahoot for classes. I was in community college and we did this for all sorts of classes, communication classes. And we would always put weird names in it. But let's get started. When was the Musicians Club founded? Ooh. Do you know? I should know this.
I could guess, I'd guess 2018. No, 2019. That's my guess.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2017.
I don't know what the right answer is.
2018. No, we're both wrong. It's okay.
Ooh,
Nikki.
we got Nikki.
All right. So what university is this event hosted by? Oh, I have my shirt.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is a hard one. I wonder if people actually miss this.
Let's see.
Who missed this?
I mean, that's not that bad.
Not bad, no. Nikki, you're still in the lead. True or false? Stephen Martin is the alumnus at Cal State Long Beach. I don't know. He is a musical guy. He did write a musical for Broadway.
Really? What musical?
Bright Star. Bright Star. It's a very folky country. Yeah, he was. He did go to Cal State Long Beach.
And Nikki's still in the lead.
True or false? Ooh, John Williams composed the music for Star Wars and Jurassic Park. And Jurassic Park? Did he do Jurassic Park?
I don't know. It's got to be one talented man. If he did, it's impressive.
True, yes. Yeah, he is a talented man. Oh, Nikki, you're in second. Ooh, people don't know this. We haven't showed the interview yet. But Robert John is the next person that we will interview. So if you get this wrong, we don't blame you. Wow. You guys knew that,
got it
though.
right. We'll hear more about it later.
For sure. Thanks. Where did bongos originate from? Ooh.
Do you know? Do you think you have an idea? I don't know.
No idea. I wish I knew. I'm gonna go the Congos because it's blue and my favorite color is blue.
Me too. It was wrong. It was all across the board on that one.
Yeah.
We've got
Ooh,
Nikkei. Let's see, 3 more questions.
This is the E-note. Oh, a little music
E-note.
trivia. Who knows?
I don't know. It's a hard one.
I took a music class one time and I got this. Like I learned everything about like the staff and everything. That was over 2 years ago. Don't remember it.
Dang.
False.
Most people got it. All right.
You guys are doing good. 8 out of 10. 2 more. Who is this famous classical composer? Mozart, Beethoven. Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows it?
Nice.
Very cool. Remember, you can win the gift card. You just have to win. It's easy as that. Who does this glove belong to? Ooh. Ooh, I know this one.
Uh-huh.
Do you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you know?
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know. Okay.
It's iconic. Everyone's got to get this one.
Yes. Ooh. Oh, Jackson. Yes, absolutely. Was that the last one? Oh, this is the last one. According to the most charts, who is the top artist of 2020? Ooh, 2020 was not everyone's year, so I don't know.
That's a hard one.
Did Taylor Swift break up with anyone? Then maybe.
She dropped 2 albums.
Since last year?
They were both last year, right?
Wow.
But I think, yeah, BTS had a bigger year.
Mm.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Jen G.
Great job.
Job.
8 out of 10. Will, nice. 9 out of 10, and the winner is
Neek. Or is it
Neek.
Nike?
Nikkei.
Nike.
All right.
I don't know.
Very cool. Congratulations.
Great job.
Yeah, and so in chat you can whisper Helena, and
I'll get that gift card to you.
yeah,
Congratulations.
it's awesome. I would have gotten half right, probably.
Yeah, as you could see, we did not do very well, but you guys did great. So that was good to see. And congratulations again. Good job, everyone. Thank you for participating. Next up, we have another performance. We have Brian Vu in a video for us. He's a third-year computer science major, and he is picked up the guitar in 2019, and he's going to be performing Like I Need You by Keshi for us.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm a third-year comp sci major at Cal State Long Beach. I don't really know what else to say besides hope you enjoy. Let's just get this started. Baby, I call in the dead of night, but you don't need me like I need you. Pray that I'll be alone. Baby, I call in the dead of night, but you don't need me like I need you. Pray that I'll be alone. Laying on a bed, waiting for your text. Babe, there's nothing left. Faded, I'm a wreck. Afraid what's coming next. Wish we never met. Laying us to rest. But baby, I beg you to sit with a drunk call in the middle of the night. You took it my fault. Didn't really mean to interrupt, yeah. But if you change your mind, then hit me up. No, pain, that's an option. No time for nonsense. Can't ask you nothing. Drink, feeling nauseous. Too many toxins. Not even cautious. Say nothing more, baby. Pain, that's an option. No time for nonsense. Can't ask you nothing. Drink, feeling nauseous. Too many toxins. Not even cautious. Say nothing more, baby. We're better on our own. Tonight I'm getting thrown. She never coming home. Stay with me. Say you'll leave. No, pain, that's an option. No time for nonsense. Can't ask you nothing. Drink, feeling nauseous. Too many toxins. Not even cautious. Say nothing more, baby. Pain, that's an option. No time for nonsense. Can't ask you nothing. Drink, feeling nauseous. Too many toxins. Not even cautious. Say nothing more, baby. Baby girl, you're saying that we're just friends. Are we just friends? If we're fucking, are we just friends? Are we just friends? Alright. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.
Yes.
Awesome. I really liked that.
Yeah, that was really cool. Sadly, he's not here right now, but that was pretty sweet.
Mhm. Yes. Thank you to Brian, wherever you are. He said his biggest inspirations are Keshi and Melanie Faye. And he thanks you all for listening and he hopes you enjoy.
Oh,
Thank
yeah. Thank you. So next up, we have our boy, our classmate, Noah, who did a little interview with Robert John, who's in a band right now. And we're going to show that interview to y'all. And he is alumni to Cal State Long Beach and a musician touring all over. So Noah, let's see that interview.
A lot of people my age who are right out of like high school or in the middle of college, we have like a lot of options to us, but the problem is that we can be anything, but we aren't anything,
Yeah.
And I guess my first question would be, how did you know that this path as a musician was right for you when other options were available?
Well, when I was right out of high school and in college, I didn't know that. Everyone's trying to figure out their lives during those years. I think with music, it was, I started playing music while I was in high school. So it was always a part of what I did, but I didn't know that it could be a career. It was just like, playing with friends and doing whatever. And then in college, I went to Cal State Long Beach for one semester in the music program there. And I think that was the pivotal point because I was, in orchestra and doing some things that were music related, but not what I wanted to do. And then, as years passed, then I realized what it meant to do that as a career and actually, making a living doing it.
You don't love me, darling, the way you say you do.
So could you take us through the early days and formation of Robert John and the Wreck? So what was it like taking that leap from, obviously everyone is probably, saying, oh, just go to college, right? That's kind of just the path that you're supposed to take.
Supposed to take, yeah.
So what was it like taking that leap, going from, the path that kind of the world would set for you to what you really wanted to do?
There's all that pressure from family. If you go to college and get a degree, that means you get a job. And that's what that's like, the normal thing to do. But in the career that I wanted, being a musician, it's not always the case. I mean, you go to college to meet people and network. Not really, the degree doesn't really get you, that job, per se. So it was, I think it was harder for family than it was for me. But, it's just, I knew that that's what I wanted to do. And I knew that if I didn't start doing it now, or at that time, second semester of college, I knew that I wouldn't ever do it. So I decided, I can always go back to college. But if I didn't take that leap and start going on tours and just only focusing on music, then I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. So it's just kind of taking that risk and just feeling it in your bones and knowing that like this is the path that I want to go down.
Yeah, how did you all come together, especially like
the band?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the early stages, it was just me. It was just the Robert John band, and then kind of got a group of guys who were writing together and working together, and sacrificing their lives as well to do things. So we wanted to just be more of a band, which is why we created Robert John and the Wreck. I met our drummer Andrew, who's been in it since day one, at Citrus College, in that songwriting program that I went to out there. He was a friend of a friend, just kind of always around. And then the rest of the guys, just meeting people with the same mindset and views, and just wanting to play music. So I met Steve a couple years after I met Andrew, who's our keyboard player.
Yeah, I remember Steve.
Yeah, and then the guitar player and bass player we have now just joined a little over 3 years ago. Yeah, you find the right people with the right mindset, and it's easier said than done.
Connections are important. And
yeah,
like you said, you met some people in college. So
yeah, cool. I mean, meeting people is everything for the music industry.
Because you're mostly all of you are mostly self-made, right? Like you don't have any overseeing publisher or anything.
No, we do it all ourselves. We're still DIY, and we've done it so long that we've figured out all these different avenues of things. So we're our own publisher, we're our own PR agent. We were our own booking agent for a while, until we got one, because a booking agent's really crucial for a lot of things. A lot of festivals only work with certain people, and it's just a different level of professionalism. To be represented by someone, opposed to cold calling people. Hi, I'm in a band. But I mean, I did that for years, and you still get great opportunities that way. But yeah, we're pretty self-sufficient as a band, for most of the bands out there.
Can somebody tell me what's going on when all that I see is wrong?
So this year is the 10th anniversary of your band, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And so I wanted to ask about how, with anything that a person does, whether it be, having a band or just trying to make it in any career, comes a lot of self-doubt or just negative thoughts about their content that they're making. So I was wondering how you and your band have dealt with these things to keep motivated and just keep going, because 10 years is a long time for a band.
Yeah.
Together.
It just, if you love it and it's what you want to do, it's easy to push through the doubt and push through the rejection and push through the times where you don't know if rent's going to be paid or not. It's a lot easier to push through when you believe in something and when you're passionate about it, opposed to when you're not. And I think that's what gets us through, and why we're still here. Every year we get new opportunities, and we see the career, the potential to go up and up. If we were ever stagnant, that would be a problem. So I always like to say, like, as long as we keep going up the ladder, one rung at a time, maybe we skip like two, as long as we keep going up, then I think that's the success in what we do. But if we're ever stagnant or we start going down the ladder, that's when we have to be worried about it. And that's when you either need to push harder or,
And you kind of just try and focus on the ladder rung you're on, right? Just the next one, take it one at a time.
Yeah, you're always reaching for that next rung, but if you're not if your feet aren't stable for where you are and secure, then you can never get to that next one. So you always want to look ahead, but always want to make sure that where you are, you're not slipping and you're not moving backwards.
Very nice. So we're going to stop at halfway of the interview and then come back to it. We have one more performance, or a couple more performances. Nice. And we're going to stop at halfway. Sorry. And I'm gonna pass it on to Sam, who's has a little collab for us from the Musicians Club. So let's hear it for Sam.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
not too bad. So I'm Sam, and I collaborated with Ben, Randy, and Chris, which you've already seen their performances, but now we have a little thing that we all put together. And then too, after our club meetings, especially since it's gone virtual, we've all been playing a lot of Mario, so this is in dedication to that.
Cool. Can't wait to hear it. Wow, that was great.
Awesome.
Really cool. That really brought me back to Mario times.
Well,
Wow,
thank you.
that was great.
Great job, guys.
Really cool. That really brought me back to Mario. Oh, I can hear myself.
Mhm.
Hold on.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah, it took quite a bit of
All
challenge.
right. So next up, we have one more performance for the night. And it's going to be, let's see, Nikki Amini.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Nick.
And you'll be singing Confidence in Magic
Yeah, confidence is magic.
is Magic. Awesome. Can't wait to hear it.
Cool. All right. So this is a song I wrote and produced. It's called Confidence is Magic. And I left in some of my harmonies because I thought they were Been lonely my whole life. Feel attempts at love and rejection left and right. Spent years working on myself and asking, am I finally good enough for somebody else? Oh, that's when I realized you have to be content being alone. You have to be okay being on your own. If you try to love yourself to love somebody else, you're doing it wrong. It was when I didn't care anymore. Potential suitors came rushing in like they never had before. It was like I had the chance to get what I always wanted, but for some reason I really didn't want it. I maybe didn't need it. Look, I'm not saying that loving yourself guarantees it, but we can be so attractive when we are aware of what we have. It's really like being a magnet. Confidence is magic. No more holding yourself back, no more living in the past, no more ignoring the life you have. The life you have. No more comparisons. Everybody's still a friend. We're only human. On your good day, you are enough. On your bad day, you are enough. You're enough. You are. Hey, hey, yeah, 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 hey. Do, 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 do. Whoa. Hey, I like you just the way you are.
All right. Great job.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Wow, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
And it was an original. Very impressive. You said you've been making music since middle school.
Yeah, so I was always writing songs since I was little, but they were when I was like in elementary school, so they weren't that great. But I started actually like laying down and arranging tracks when I was like in 8th grade, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And that's a great start because look at you now.
Oh, thank you.
That's cool. What's your major here?
I'm a psychology major.
Psychology major. Yeah. All right. What do you want to do? Do you know? Do you want to like pursue music?
Well, I think I'm torn, but I think the plan is to keep music as a hobby. I kind of actually was thinking of going to a PhD program to get my PhD in clinical psychology.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Good for you. That's awesome.
Well, you have a gorgeous voice.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming out tonight. We appreciate
it. You guys.
All right. So next up, you've heard a lot of performers tonight, but now it's time to hear from you. Which one is your favorite? So we'll link in the chat right now a straw poll. So click it and you can vote on your favorite musician here tonight. And that person will win a prize. So it's all up to you. No pressure. No pressure at all. I hope my name is on it. I think I did pretty good. Yeah, so let's wait for you guys to do that. During that time, we're gonna finish the interview with Robert John, and we'll see who wins right after.
Yeah, we'll check back.
Cool.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Do you have any advice for musicians on campus who are maybe sitting on the fence about a music career or forming a band?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to form a band, and it's easy to go play a show at a birthday party or at a bar next door. And if anyone's even thinking about it, then they should just do it, because that's, you're not sacrificing much to just go play music with friends, no matter where you are. And everyone who wants to be a musician should be doing that and do it no matter what. And when it comes to doing it as a career, it's all about making sure you take all the opportunities that are given to you. And you're going to have to make risky moves that you're not sure about, and you're going to get rejected from everyone. But if you really want to do it, just keep your feet firm and just keep moving forward, and things will slowly come. No one's guaranteed anything. And if you play a couple shows, or if you go up to LA and play in front of, some bigwig in the industry, doesn't mean shit. You just have to keep going, and you just have to keep playing and perfect who you are and how you play, and always be working on yourself, and things will come to you, opposed to going for things when you're not even personally ready for them. Yeah, and it's everything. I mean, music's just my, thing that I do, but that all goes for everybody, whether you're going into film or whether you work at a restaurant. If you want to be the manager of the restaurant, but you're a shitty server, you're never going to be the manager. You got to be a good hostess to get that serving job, and you got to be a good server to get that manager job. It's the same thing for everything,
Actually, my mom had a magazine of you, and I read the article about you, and you're talking about how you, when you first started, you were just some guys in a van driving around trying to get gigs. So
yeah, I mean,
gotta start somewhere.
We weren't making any money. We literally just went on the road just because that's what we thought we needed to do.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in a band, the next step, you go on tour. But we didn't know what that meant. We just got in a van and started playing, shitty shows throughout the United States, and got home with no money and ate cold chili out of a can. But that was what we needed to feel. We needed to feel accomplished, and that was like the first step in that.
Do you think that touring just in a van, you called it a ragtag tour, was how important do you think that was to just the development of it all, really?
I think it was crucial into what we do now.
Yeah.
Not only are you creating camaraderie with your bandmates, which is something that, living out of a van and driving from here to Seattle to Boston to Mississippi and back, if you guys aren't close when you started, you're going to be close after that. So it's getting out of that comfort zone. And when you do it with bandmates, everyone goes through it together. So that way, when you move forward, you all appreciate, the opportunities that we have been given and honored by them, opposed to expecting them.
Yeah. So I feel like this has been going pretty well, but the next part is we're just gonna do some rapid fire questions.
Cool.
Just a few.
I had coffee. I'm good. I'm awake.
Yeah, good. You're up to speed. Favorite band?
Oh, right now the Rival Sons.
Favorite song of yours?
Spanish Moon by Little Feat.
Favorite song that you've created?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know if I've ever been asked that question in all the interviews. I guess the most recent song, the most recent album that we put out is called Last Light on the Highway.
Mhm.
And there's a song on there called This Time Around.
Yeah.
Which I think is just one of my favorite pieces. Yeah, I would say that.
Is there any particular reason why?
It's just personal, and I just think that the words that I wrote down I still look back on them to remind myself of how to be a better person and a better man, and treating people with respect, and it's just like a kind of a mantra. So
the best place that you've played at?
The Irving Plaza in New York City.
Any funny stories from your tours?
Appropriate stories?
Preferably.
Our car broke down in the middle of Utah, and at that time there was no cell service there, so we decided we need to walk back 2 miles to the rest stop that we saw to use the payphone. So we're walking back. This couple with 2 kids pulled over on the side with a minivan, said, "Hey, do you need a ride to the rest stop?" Sure. Got a ride to the rest stop. Super nice people. I was on the phone with AAA, and the guy behind me overheard me, and he just happened to have a tow truck at the rest stop, and he just happened to be going the same direction that we needed to go. So we hopped in his car. He towed the van to the next town over. This is where it gets fun. A car broke down right behind us at the same place, and he added him to the tow line, so he's towing him up the hill, and he didn't have enough space in the car for the whole band, so the guy behind us that broke down has 3 of the guys and 2 of the guys in the other car. Now it's a Sunday in Utah, so a lot of mechanic shops are closed. So this guy's driving into town. He's like, "I don't know where to send you, but I can get you here." The guy that we're towing in the back with the other guys just happens to have a friend with a mechanic shop and just happens to call him and see if he's there. So comes running. We get there. The mechanic doesn't know how to fix it. His 16-year-old son comes in and says, "Have you tried hitting the catalytic converter with a hammer?" Hits it with a hammer, and we're off and running. But the only reason that could have happened is because of 10 different people just decided that they wanted to help us out for
It's
no
all there at the
other
right
reason.
time.
Yeah, and it was just that story still goes down in the books as just one of the craziest circumstances, and you see the good in people, which oftentimes on the news or anything you always hear about the negative stuff, but there's still tons of people out there that are doing the same thing that they did for us years ago.
Well, that's it for the questions. Do you have any last things you want to say to anyone?
I mean, I think you covered it. But if anyone out there, is trying to figure out what they're trying to do, just always go toward what you feel inside and what you love doing, because that's never gonna get you down. So that's what I would say.
Well, thank you for being here, and I will stop recording.
There you go, Robert John and the Wreck. Go check them out on Spotify. I highly recommend John and the Wreck. Go go check them out. So next, we're at the end of the event, y'all. Great job. Great.
Yes. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah, it's been a great event. I had lots of fun listening to all these musicians. So if we have the results, let's see it.
Let's see.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I think. Oh, I see it on my phone. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
All right. So number 3 is, and we can drum roll, please. We all know. Randy. Number 2. Oh, I can't even see that. Sorry, y'all. Oh, number 3 is Randy. Number 2, Morgan. And number 1, coming with a lot of votes, Nikki. Congratulations to the top 3. Congratulations to all the musicians. And thank you so much for being here, y'all.
Yeah, congratulations, Nikki.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the Musicians Club. Go sign up if you want to join. It's a great club, and you get to meet great people and have fun. And you don't even have to be a music major. Most of them are.
Yeah. And thank you so much to the Musicians Club again. And thank you to all of you. We really appreciate it. And we also have a little survey for you. If you want to fill that out, we can drop that in the chat, and it'll just allow you to give us a little feedback about how you think our event went, anything you could change, whatever you'd like to talk about. And you will get a gift card. So it's a little bit of incentive there. You put your email in, we'll be in contact with you. Yeah, so hope you guys find some time to do that. Thank you again for coming out. We appreciate it.
Yeah. And go Beach. Go Sharks.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you, y'all.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. We'll see you later.
Good night.